Center for senior night. Lady Red coming off a victory last week against Ellis and Phillipsburg. So here we are once again. Last meet of the year here in Smith Center, or match of the year for Smith Center. All the rest of the matches will be away. So if you're out there watching on TV and got nothing better to do, jump in the car and come up here and congratulate the seniors on 4 years of fantastic play, because most of them have played all 4 years. So, I guess nobody's watching on TV. I was checking to see if the sound was working, but that's the way it goes. So, starting up here, Lady Red on the floor, Maddie Kelch back there, and Talon Renchler, Kendra Maydew, Ashlyn Long, Bree Freeling, and Lizzie Fortmiller for seniors out there right now. So on the other side we have number 11, that's Tatum Hamilton. Her sister was really solid and strong. Number 14 is Olivia Dix. She's a sophomore. Here we go. Maddie's at the serve. Bumped up. Pushed back to back row attack. Pushed up by Talon. Back set to Lizzie. Lizzie's going to strike down. Kill for Lizzie. Good way to start off here. Let's see. 14 is Olivia Dix. She's a sophomore. 6'1" sophomore. Tall on that front line. Just what you need when you're playing volleyball. Get those tall girls on the front line. Goes Maddie again. In the back row. Bumped up by Beatrice. Pushed over. Bumped. Maddie's going to set it. Cross over to Bree. Cross court down. Called net. I didn't see any fingers, so I don't know who the fingers were on. So 2 for Lady Red. 0. And it looks like Dana is back here as the line judge with the pretty red flags. I don't know, can't tell who's on the other side. Here goes Maddie. Going to the eye care center in a day or so to get my eyes checked out. Bumped over, way high. Talon bumps up. Lizzie pops over. Bree, cross court down. On the line, point for Lady Red. So Maddie, back to serve again. Those cross courts are kind of killing Stockton there on that back row. Here goes Maddie. Short. Good dig by Beatrice. Push over, free ball. Talon bumps up. Bree's going to sit up to Lizzie. Lizzie's going to left side. Down. Point for Lady Red. Nope. They call Lizzie in the net. Yep. Lizzie in the net. So point for Stockton. Just a little overextended on that right arm fire down there. So Stockton's on the board now. I'd like to thank my camera crew. Bailey's here. What's your name? Huh? Danica Fayfinger's here running the scoreboard. Bumped up to Maddie. Lizzie's going to strike down hard. No net this time for Lizzie. 4 for Lady Red, 1 for Stockton. Head coach is Casey Nichols. And her mom is over there, Sandra. And Grandma and Grandpa too, Kendall and Hazel. Supporting their daughter, Casey, for the Stockton coach. Bumped up. Push over. Back by Olivia. Called under the net. I guess they called Lizzie under the net because it was 2 and a something, and she's on the only one with a 2 and a something on the front row. So that's a point for the Lady Stockton Lady Tigers. Back to serve is number 33, Macy Oldie. Oh, out. Oh my goodness. Talk about on the line, baby. Point for Lady Red, 5 for Lady Red, 2 for the Lady Stockton, Lady Tigers, Stockton. Okay, here we go. Maddie's coming out. Lizzie's on the back row to serve. Shannon's on the back row. Sharon's on the back row. I keep doing that. I'm calling her Shannon, but her name is Sharon. Sharon Topol, bumped up by Talon. Pushed up, too far. We had to tap it over. Push across, out to the back. Lizzie's there. Tapped up, cut it from the back, in the middle. Talon bumps it up. Strike hard. coming back over. Good eye by Kendra. Here goes Bree. Strike to the back row. Good hit by bump up by Beatrice. Push over again. Up to Talon. Talon going to strike down to the left side. Dana calls it in. Point for Lady Red. So 6 for Lady Red, 2 for Lady Tigers of Stockton. Okay, here goes Lizzie. Back row. Bumped up. Cross court. Push over by Tatum Hamilton. Strike down hard. Popped high in the sky. Good response, but just not controlled well on that hit by Shea Griffin. It was just kind of a little bit out of her reach, and she did the best she could with what she had. 7 for Lady Red, 2 for the Lady Tigers of Stockton. Here goes Lizzie again. Short again. It's going to be tough. Yep, in the net. Way in the net. Are you watching the game? Okay. Okay. Push over. Good cover. Ever. Bumped up close to the front. Push off in the block. Good dig by Lizzie. Keep it alive. Sharon puts it up to the front. Talon's going to bump it over. Up by Beatrice. Push back over. Good hard strike there on that left side by number 10, Tatum Keller. Oh, and down like Breeze. A point for Lady Red. 9 for Lady Red. 2 for Stockton Lady Tigers. Lady Red have started off pretty well here, but I think last week we started off well and then kind of floundered a little bit later and let some people in, but we'll see how it goes. That's why we play the matches, to see what happens. No communication, but Beatrice puts it up. Here goes Tatum. Hard to the back row. Power shot. Macy Oldie couldn't get to it, the 5'7" senior on that back row there. So here goes Lizzie. Lizzie brings it up. Oh, that would be a lift, but they didn't call it, but it went down anyway. So a point for Lady Red. Daniken and Bailey working the old cameras here, and there's, oh, Lizzie just lost their timing on that one. Just kind of whiffed it. Okay, Jesselyn Kirchhoff coming in the back row. Sharon and Ashlyn coming in that back row. Long with Ever. Oh, over kill by Tatum there. Bumped up by Ashlyn over Talon. Tally's going to strike down this time off the foot, but no response. You can do that. You can use your foot, you can use your head, you can use your arms, you can do a pancake. And Amber Morgan comes out. They don't have her number right here on the program. Oh, that was going to be tough, and she went under the net. Point for Lady Red. 13 for the Red, 4 for the Lady Tigers. Okay, Breeze back to serve now for Lady Red. Lady Red working pretty well here. Against these Stockton Lady Tigers. Good strike by Lizzie. Back set. Good hit. Picked up by Kendra. Since the Kendra came to the bump. Out though. No touch. I think she thought she saw a hole there, but it wasn't quite that far to the left. So point for the Lady Tigers of Stockton. 13 for Lady Red. 5 for Lady Tigers. Really hard. Yep. Good eye by Jesselyn to avoid getting that ball. So Kendra Maydew, one of the seniors here tonight. Back to serve for Lady Red. Jesselyn's also a senior along with Bree. And Emma Enix is on the front row there. Bumped up to Emma. Emma's going to send it up to Talon. A little bit deep, but Talon controls it. Drops it down there in front of Chloe Plummer. Chloe's a 5'6" junior. And Coach Casey retrieves the ball. And here goes Kendra again. Back to Beatrice. Bumped up. Good strike there. Kendra covers it. Goes soft, Ashlyn does. Back across. We're going to tip over. Point for the Tigers. on that little bibbity bump by Tatum Hamilton, the 5'9" senior for Lady Stockton Tigers. And number 16's coming in. That's Brianna Pullock, 5'5" senior on that front row. Back, Kendra. Ooh, gonna be tough, but Talon covers. Nice recovery by Bree to control her body to keep it out of the net and bump it up to Talon there. Set to Talon, and Talon hammers it 16-6. Jesselyn Kirchhoff comes out, and Lizzie Fortmiller, another one of the seniors out there now. Short. Oh, ace, baby. Ace for Tatum. You do have 2 red lights, right? Excellent. Thank you, Bailey. We're getting bugs worked out here. And here goes Talon again. Bumped up by Beatrice. Going to be deep set there. Cross court out. Point for Lady Red. This is the first year for Kansas High School to be using flags. Somebody claimed that we were the last athletic organization to be using the flags, so good to see. I like the flags. They can do a lot with the flags that people can see a lot better, and if they put their hand on top of the flag, that means somebody touched it. If they kind of sweep to the bottom there and point to the line, that means that somebody touched it with their toes. That may be a line foot fault. So we're back in action here. Don't forget, Redmen are going to be in Phillipsburg on Friday. There's going to be a tailgate over there. So maybe y'all can come out and get some food, watch the Redmen and the Phillipsburg Panthers. Nobody's watching at home. Bumped up by Bree, pushed over, back by Ashlyn. Ashlyn rolled off the arm. Of Peyton Keller there on that back row. Here goes Talon, 19-6. Lady Red's just rolling here. Up high in the sky. Back set, quick 2-hit shot. Ashlyn goes down again. No net, so 20 for Lady Red. Ashlyn, of course, is a sophomore along with Talon. Talon had a couple of sophomores here. She's got a lot of seniors, no juniors. And oops. Called a lift. That's unfortunate. And Amber Morgan is also a sophomore, so seniors and sophomores pretty much making up this team here. So it's 21-6. Nice shot by Talon, popped high in the sky. Beatrice goes right to the edge and picks it up. Good response by the Lady Tigers there. Bree sets it up to Ashlyn. That's going to go to the back row. Coming back over, a free ball. Kendra bumps it up. Push over to Ashlyn. Ashlyn kind of deep, though. Not her spot. It's a bit too deep for Ashlyn. She overstrikes. And so point for Lady Tigers. And Beatrice is coming out. And Olivia Dix, the 6'1" sophomore on that left side there. For the Lady Tigers, bumped up. Oh, Morgan has to travel far to get it. There's a lift. They didn't call it. Bumped up. Pow! Lizzie takes advantage of that duck. Boom! 22 for Lady Red. 7 for Lady Tigers. Sorry, I keep saying the score. But Danica's doing a good job here putting that score right there in your face if you're watching on the internet. But if the picture goes out, maybe you could just, it'd be like a radio. And here goes Maddie Kelts back to serve again. Oh, that's the first service error of the night. So, point for Lady Tigers. Jesselyn's coming in, and Talon's going out. Jesselyn is also a senior. They'll be celebrating here on senior night. Bump. Nice controlled bump there by Bree. Ashlyn's coming out, and Sharon Topol coming in. She's also a senior. Sharon is a 5'6" senior for Lady Red. Playing their final home match here, unless we get substitute or something like that. Down. Point for Lady Red. Set point here for Lady Red, 24-8. Okay, here goes Sharon Topol again. Back to serve for Lady Red. Bumped up. Push back, set. Into the block. Bumped up again. No collusion. Push over. Free ball. Bumped up by Sharon. Push up to Lizzie. Into the block and down. Point for Lady Tigers. And back to back on the back row there is Macy Oldie. Push up to Kendra. They call net on 4. Chloe Plummer, they called him the net. So that's the first set there. Lady Red win 25-9. In this first match against Lady Red and Stockton Lady Tigers. I got a few people who have sent some money in. I'd like to thank Gary and Brenda Freeling and Mike Hentz. Neil and Karen Herndon and Mike, Mitch and Tammy Altus. Thank you for your contribution. If you'd like to send money, you can send it to Smith Center Junior Senior High School, 300 Roger Barta Way, Smith Center, Kansas, 66967. If you would like to just bring it up to the school and drop it off, just go to 300 Roger Barta Way and drop her off. Not too hard to figure out. Coming up, like I said, this next Friday is Redmond taking on the Phillipsburg Panthers to see how we can do against them this year. Panthers lost a few people and they lost to Plainville the other night. Plainville's looking pretty good. That was a close game though. So you just never know until you get out there and play to see what happens. Let's see here. If you want to find out what's going on in Lady Red and Redman Kingdom, you can go to Smith Center Junior Senior High School. That's where you can also go watch live streaming events. You can click on the athletic calendar and you can find out what's going on Thursday. Cross country team is going to be at Smith Center, so come on out to the golf course and root for the Smith Center runners, junior high and high school runners. And junior high football and volleyball is going to be in Smith Center, so go down to grade school, watch the volleyball, and then run up to Hubbard Stadium and watch the boys play football. On Saturday, we'll be taking that trip over there to Belleville. I hope we don't get stuck in the Cracker Box gym, but we often do. On Monday next, we're going to be at Smith Center JV is going to be at Phillipsburg. Next Tuesday, Lady Red is going to be at TMPA, so we'll have to get on that big Redman bus and cruise down there to TMP to the Billinger, taking on TMP in Oakley. Cross country a week from Thursday is going to be at Belleville, and junior high is going to be at Oakley for high school, or Oakley for volleyball, and Redmen the next week are going to be playing at Smith Center against Plainville. That's going to be a homecoming. Here we go. They got 4 hits on that Lady Red side. So Lady Tiger Stockton come up here. They score the first point. Bumped up. Push up. Here goes Ashland from the middle. Strike down to the right. Point for it. Oh, they called net first. I didn't say fingers. That's who it was. Oh. Just go here, do backspace, 0. Go here, backspace, 0. Now you can put 1 and 1 on each side. Bumped up. Danica had an issue with trying to remove the source, but... Ooh, Kendra watched it pass by her in. So point for Lady Stockton. So it's 2 for Stockton, 1 for Lady Red. Short, bumped up by Lizzie. Back set, Lizzie's watching. Lizzie bumps it to the back row, brought up by Macy. Good strike by Tatum. Oh, big surprise, but too hard. Just a little bit too strong there by Chloe Plummer. Striking way to the back row, past the back row, into the out of bounds area. Here comes Jesselyn and Ashlyn. Comes off, and Sharon comes in, and Talen's out. Talon Richards out. Strike too hard on the shot by Tatum Hamilton there. Just didn't get enough wrist action in there to drop her down, so Lady Red go ahead. Okay, here goes Sharon. Back to the back row, Beatrice. Good hustle. Use that fister to get that ball in play. Good job by Lady Tigers. There goes Lizzie. Right down there in front of Beatrice. So point for Lady Red. I'm not sure how well streaming will go at Phillipsburg, so it might be a challenge to get the streaming working, but Phillipsburg does a really fine job of getting that football games on, so you might have to check out their stream. In there, good hard strike by Tatum and Hamilton, buried on that back row line. So point for the Lady Tigers. The Stockton Lady Tigers getting warmed up here. There goes Chloe Plummer. Kendra's going to off speed, off the block of Ellie Belvedere. And down, point for Lady Red. Tatum's coming in for Jesslyn. Talon's coming in for, I don't want to get Tatum from Maddie's coming out. Amber's in on that far back side. Strike. Good dig up by Kendra. Talon's going to strike down. Beatrice picks it up. Push to the back row. Lizzie pushes to the front. It might have been a lift by Lizzie, but they didn't call it. Push again. Talon. Push up to touch. Good response there on the Lady Tiger side. Good shot there by Cliff Palmer off the block and down. So point for the Stockton Lady Tigers. So Lizzie's going out and Justin's coming in on that back row. Ashlyn's coming in the back row for Sharon. Bumped up. Push over to Talon. Talon's going to strike to the back row. Call it on the line. So point for Lady Red. So 6 for Lady Red, 4 for the Lady Tigers of Stockton. Here goes Bree. Bumped up by Jesslyn. Push over. Kendra has to go free. Softing. Jesslyn brings it back over again. They're going to strike hard to the back row. Just didn't get enough height to drive it down. So point for the Lady Red, 7-4. Here goes Bree. Bumped up to the front. Set. Shot by Shay Griffin. Bumped up. Shay's going to go soft this time in that corner. Kendra's there. Push over to Kendra again. Here goes Kendra. Oh, that'd be 4. They call touch. Ooh, in Talon's face. She was surprised by that one. She's usually pretty responsive and on the ball, but now the ball was on her. So 7 for Lady Red, 5 for the Lady Tigers. Lady Tigers are looking pretty good here now. Starting to roll. Here goes Talon. Talon's going to make sure nobody bumps it back in her face. Point for Lady Red, 8 for Lady Red, 5 for Lady Tigers of Stockton. Talon's really getting up there in the air and putting her down, and I mean, that's going to be intimidating to people. Here goes Kendra. Bumped up. Back over. Brianna puts it up. Good dig by Ashlyn. Kind of dumped it over, but a free ball pack coming back this way. Jesslyn. Good hustle on Lady Tiger. Talon's going to go soft. They covered it well. Bree brings it back up. Bumped out. Free ball there. Oh, don't do no hoofing stuff. Down. Point for Lady Red. 9-5 on the nice kill there by Talon Richler. Bringing the ball back over. Okay, here goes Kendra. Bumped up. Going to be close to the net. Back set. Pushed over. Oh, she's under the line. They didn't call it. They called net, though. I'm not exactly sure how much she's supposed to get her foot. She can get her foot under, but her foot was way under, but they didn't call that, but then they called the net. They should have called the foot. I don't know if the foot or under or what the technical term is. Bring it back in. Going to be free ball by Beatrice. Bump up by Talon. Going to be set up to Talon. Talon's going to strike down. I don't know if they're trying to get the ball or trying to avoid the ball. 11 for Lady Red, 5 for... It'd be kind of scary seeing that ball flying at you like 90 miles an hour. There goes. Kendra may do short this time. Popped up. Push off the tip. Reset across court. Bree powers it through the block. It'll be joust there, and Stockton won the joust. Bumped over. Wasn't a good set there by Emma. Emma Enix on this right side, another senior for Lady Red. Push across, Talon, gonna bump. Beatrice kind of trips a bit, it keeps it over, but no, Brianna Paula couldn't get it out. Up and over. Point for Lady Red. Okay, here goes Kendra again. She's had a nice string here. No service errors. Bumped up by Kendra. Push across court. Bree's going to go down the line. Point for Lady Red. So 13 for Lady Red, 5 for the Lady Tigers of Stockton. Here goes Kendra. Ooh, good hustle there. Good hustle by the Lady Tigers to keep it alive. Good bump up there by Jesselyn. Strike too hard on that left side by Ashland. So, point for Lady Tigers, 13 for Lady Red, 6 for Lady Tigers. Ellie Belvedere back to serve. On that corner there. Ellie's a 5'9" senior. Lizzie's coming in, Jesselyn's come out. Ball is retrieved, and here goes Talon Rentschler, the sophomore for Lady Red. Ace, baby. Short serve, dropped down past that net there. Didn't get underneath it, but quick enough to control it. So point for Lady Red. And here goes Talon again. Bumped up high in the sky. Kind of looking at each other, trying to figure out who's going to do what. Free ball over. Here goes Kendra. Push up. Lizzie strikes down hard to the right. Point for Lady Red. 16 for Lady Red. 6 for Lady Tigers of Stockton. Of course, their coach is Casey Nichols. Assistant coach is Janet Kuhlman. I assume she's over the elementary school. Goes Talon. Bumped up by Beatrice. Bumped up by Kendra. Pushed over to Ashland. Ashland's going to strike out to the right side. Good hard shot there by the sophomore. 17 for Lady Red. 6 for Lady Tigers. Lady Red have been able to put some good strings together here. Make some things happen. Okay, here goes Talon again. Too strong. Yep. Out. 17 for Lady Red, 7. And Amber Morgan coming in. The 5'6" sophomore. I really don't know her very much. I spent a lot of time with all the other girls, and she's kind of new in this group. So, oops. Not good control there. So 18 for Lady Red, 7 for Lady Tigers. And Amber's coming out, and Maddie Kelch is coming in there. Also a senior going back there. Her mom and dad are here, along with her sisters. Her brother, I assume, is at football practice, so maybe they'll come over after football practice. Here comes Maddie. Short. It's going to be tough. Into the antenna. Antenna net. Point for Lady Red, 19 for Lady Red, 7 for Lady Tigers of Stockton. Okay, here goes Maddie Kelch. Bumped up. Beatrice. Push over by Olivia. Lizzie strikes down hard to the left. To the right. Lieutenant Hamilton. She couldn't get to it. Point for Lady Red. 20 for Lady Red. 7 for Lady Tigers of Stockton, and the Blue Jay folks are showing up here to watch the Lady Blue Jays play some volleyball against Stockton. That will be the next match here. Here's Maddie, bumped up, pushed over quick, push over. Strike too hard to the left, far side. That's one of the Cox boys, friends of my stepson Logan. They were friends over there at Norton. Here goes Maddie Kelch. Bumped up, 21-7. Pushed up, bumped over by Crow. Maddie's going to set it across court to Bree. Bree swings it 2 and down. Point for Lady Red. It's 22-7. Lady Red ahead. Goes Maddie Kelch. Pushed up, put cross. Striking the block. Ooh! Kendra tried to pancake it, but it didn't work. So, point for Lady Tigers. And Brianna Prince comes out. I believe that's Macy Oldie back there serving into the net. So, point for Lady Red. 23 for Lady Red, 8 for Ladies Tigers, Stockton. Here comes Ashland's coming out. And Sharon Topol's going that back row to serve. Get pumped up. Push across court. Good shot by Tatum. Tatum's going back at it. Oh, Tatum gets a kill. Point for Lady Tigers. 23 for Lady Red, 9 for Lady Tigers. Lady Tigers kind of started off here pretty good here in the first portion of this set here, but kind of floundered after a bit on some strong service by Kendra. Nope, that's going to be tough. Whoop, they bumped it over instead of pounding it down. Back set by Maddie. Lizzie's going to strike hard down. Boom, baby. Set match point here for Lady Red, 24-9. And Beatrice is coming back in. And Olivia Dixon's going out. Jesselyn's coming out. Lizzie's on the front row. And Amber Morgan's on that back row. Goes Lizzie. Good strike. Back set. Bumped over. Ellie Belvedere. Bree's going to bump it to the right. Off the right portion of her hand. Directing it into that empty space. So Lady Red win that one. 25-9. Again. So Lady Red won the first one 25-9. And won the second one 25-9. Good numbers there. Lady Red will be taking on Norton here in about an hour. There'll also be senior festivities, so if you're watching at home, you can get ready for that. So you're watching Lady Red Volleyball on www.usc237 and Next Tech Channel 165.